Next question is from Mr. Elite, another great supporter channel. Your sneaker content will be down in the description. Do you think Knicks will make it into the playoffs? For sure, I think the Knicks are going to make it to the playoffs. Everyone's saying they're injury prone. Joakim Noah did have an injury, but I honestly think Kyle O'Quinn is doing great in the starting lineup. Derrick Rose is looking back to his explosive form. I wouldn't say MVP form, but he's definitely looking great as we have that Derrick Rose, Corey Neely, Carmelo, Porzingis, and Joakim Noah starting lineup. And at the beginning, our bench is not contributing, but now it's really contributing with Willie Hernan-Gomez doing great. You're probably like, who is that? He's one of the best deals in the draft. I think 76 drafted him, but then he was traded to the Knicks. Knicks, as you know, they got no draft picks because they got a bunch of good trades, and I don't think they're going to be injury prone. I think Derrick Rose is going to do great. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but Derrick Rose is doing great. He dropped 30 points against Russell Westbrook or against Thunder. I definitely think they're going to, my prediction is they're going to be in the 5th or 6th seed.
Porzingis going off. 5 30-point games out of 6 games. Oh wait, let me correct that actually. Not 5 30-point games. 6 30-point games out of 8 games. We're a 500 team. I know it's only the beginning of the season, but we're winning. We're on playoff contention. Everyone's saying we're gonna be the worst team in the league. We got no depth, but Cantor's killing it. Porzingis is way more aggressive. I think he got way too trigger happy last year, but this man's like way aggressive now. He can knock down the 3. His defense is unbelievable.
The Knicks won 122-98. Frank had a pretty good game. Damian Dotson dropped freaking 30 points, proving the haters wrong off the bench.
I'm having a good day coming home from school. I get a notification when I'm on the bus. Kristaps Porzingis wants to be traded from the New York Knicks. There's several teams that are interested. The Clippers, the Spurs as well. I could see a realistic option going to Spurs, but Porzingis, I thought we were moving in the right direction. We got our head coach of the future that brings that New York grit, wants to win basketball games. We're building a young culture. Kevin Knox, I'm loving Mitchell Robinson. We're potentially going to have a top 3 pick as well. And I think Porzingis just isn't patient enough. He wants to win right away, but if he was on board and understood what's going on, I don't blame him. He wants to win basketball games. But he doesn't realize that he's our key player and we need him to win. That's why it's not translating into wins, because we don't have our franchise player on the floor. It would be different if we had all-stars without Porzingis and we weren't winning basketball games. But we have young-ass players, so why is Porzingis surprised that we're not winning games? That's what I don't get at all. Kristaps Porzingis, your mind better change soon, because people are looking at you to be the future of the New York Knicks, be the savior of this franchise.
This sucks. Kristaps Porzingis just has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks. Got DeAndre Jordan, we got Dennis Smith Jr., we got Wesley Matthews. Alright, we haven't had a good point guard in a while. We'll see if Dennis Smith Jr. turns out to be anything, but I don't care about that at this point. I don't care who we got at this point. We just traded our franchise player because he was not patient with the situation at all. He expects us to win basketball games without him when he's the best player on the team, and we have a young culture team with a new system and a new head coach. Who's the best player on the team when Porzingis isn't on the floor? Who, Kevin Knox or Chuck Away, Tim Hardaway Jr.? This sucks. Kristaps Porzingis is a Dallas Maverick. A freaking Dallas Maverick. We just traded this dude who's only played 3 seasons for the New York Knicks. He hasn't even reached his prime yet, and he's been traded already. The dude that was booed, proved the haters wrong, balled out. Now he's been traded. This just sucks. This sucks. I couldn't think being a Knicks fan could be any freaking worse. But now we trade Kristaps Porzingis. Got DeAndre Jordan, Dennis Smith Jr. I honestly like those pickups, but Porzingis is gone. It's hard to believe. Holy shit, this just sucks.
Okay, I knew we weren't landing KD because it's classic Knicks management. But Kevin Durant's going to sign up the Brooklyn Nets, potentially 4-year, $142 million deal. I just don't get it. They're not having the true New York team. They were New Jersey before. And I don't think this helps KD's legacy at all. I'm not being salty, but like, he goes to the best team. Then he's too soft to do it in real New York media. Goes to a team with not real fans. This shows he can't deal with New York or the Knicks at all, and he doesn't really want to chase LeBron James or beat LeBron James or be better than him, because he's following Kyrie Irving to the Brooklyn Nets, who aren't even the real New York team. I don't even know what to say. Like, I knew we weren't getting him, because throughout the Knicks' history, we never land anyone. We haven't landed anyone solid since freaking Amar Stoudemire in free agency. But another year, more years of suck. Please, please. Let's go! RJ! RJ JRZ.
My opinion, 8. The Knicks get 8? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
Let's frickin' go. And before we get into this, of course, Julius Randle's a freaking all-star if you haven't heard. Amazing. I'm not going to be fake out here and be like, oh, I knew as soon as we signed Julius Randle he was going to be an all-star. No. We got to give credit to where credit is due. This man has matured his game, at least so far throughout the season. Better shooter from the free throw line, beyond the arc, making smarter basketball plays, keeping his head up, not stunned the development of players anymore, better on defense. He's not putting up empty stats like on a bad basketball team, as of right now, of course. He's been amazing this season, of course. Guys like Quickly, RJ, Mitch have contributed to this team. But Julius Randle, you can kind of say, has put this team on his back. But yes, was I one of those people that made the human Beyblade jokes? Yes. Like, just him being so mentally tough, being motivated through the media and all that, of people bashing him like, oh my gosh, we can't wait for him to be traded. We drafted Obi Toppin. And I've always been someone, though, to be completely real with you guys, I always thought he had the talent. Anyone that thought Randle was a trash player was just stupid. It was just up here, his basketball IQ, making the smart decisions. But Randle an all-star.
What? I am pumped up right now. Tom Thibodeau has just won Coach of the Year. Knicks finally did it, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Knicks have officially clinched the playoffs. It wasn't in the fashion that we wanted. Of course, we did fall short up against the Los Angeles Lakers last night. But now with the win of the Cleveland Cavaliers defeating the Boston Celtics, the Knicks have clinched the playoffs for the first time since 2013. And I'm pretty pumped right now. I'm just so excited. Like, me and my dad literally just dating back to like the last time we made the playoffs, of course, clinching it in 2013. We're always like, this is the year we're gonna make it. If it's acquiring Andre Bargnani, just drafting Kristaps Porzingis, we just try to be optimistic like crazy. And I know it's not really in the fashion that we wanted. We wanted to beat the Los Angeles Lakers, but the Knicks are in the playoffs. I know non-Knicks fans are gonna be like, that's sad. You guys are getting pumped about the playoffs. You guys haven't been like in the playoffs in such a long time. You guys are a poverty franchise. But true Knicks fans understand how we feel. We've gone through so much crap, and it finally looks like we're moving in the right direction. Not saying we're going to win an NBA championship, but it looks like we're building the right culture, and just literally everyone has made this possible on this roster. If it's Quickly, if it's RJ making a big leap, Julius Randle playing like a lower tier MVP candidate, being an all-star. This is just absolutely amazing. Nerlens Noel, Taj Gibson, literally everyone on this team. I don't have champagne, so we're going to bust out the water. Let's go! Let's go, Knicks!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well. Of course you guys are doing well. The New York Knicks just came out victorious in Game 2 versus the Atlanta Hawks. A huge, huge win.
Did Sam Presti fleece us until I saw that Kemba Walker was bought out by the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm like, hold up, we barely have any cap space. So did we just get a good deal on Kemba Walker? and I'm not mad at it at all. As you guys know, we've had a carousel of point guards. Elfrid Payton, Dennis Smith Jr., Frank Ntilikina, Trey Burke, Kadeem Allen. We've had so many freaking point guards. Kemba Walker may not be the Lonzo some people want. He may not be like some Kyrie that we wanted in the past, but he definitely is an upgrade over those guys.
He's gonna find RJ. RJ puts up a three, puts it in. Holy shit! RJ Barrett from downtown. Oh my God, he beats the buzzer, and the Knicks win 108-105. Holy shit!
And I just thought it would be perfect timing to make this video because he actually went off 2 nights ago. He carried his team, or one of the top options on his team, like for the Dallas Mavericks as of late. He's made a huge leap this season. It's just perfect timing to make this video. He's an unrestricted free agent this summer or this offseason. And yes, you guessed it, Jalen Brunson. He dropped 41 points versus the Utah Jazz to tie up the first round matchup 1-1. No Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks, and Jalen Brunson was absolutely brilliant. 41 points on good efficiency, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Come on guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well. We have some big time breaking news in the NBA world, specifically by the New York Knicks. It is official, or it looks like it's going to be official. Yes, he hasn't put pen to paper, but it's out by Bleacher Report, it's out by Shams, that Jalen Brunson is going to be signing with the New York Knicks. He's not going to be meeting with the Dallas Mavericks. He's not going to be meeting with the Miami Heat. He's planning on signing with the Knicks. He's locked in on signing with them. And yes, the projected contract I was talking about, it has become reality. A 4-year, $110 million contract. It will be. That's a lot of cash. That's a lot of money. Jalen Brunson is a good basketball player, and I'm to the point that I have accepted it. I look at him more as a complimentary piece when you have a superstar or when you have very good players. He could be like a third option on the team. Right now, we're in the position. It's going to be an interesting fit. Jalen Brunson's obviously a huge upgrade at the point guard position compared to the point guards we've had in the past, obviously. Let's fucking go, baby. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I may look crazy, I may sound crazy, it may sound like we just won the freaking NBA championship. We didn't, but for me, this is a damn NBA championship because I have not seen a lot of success as a younger New York Knicks fan. Obviously, I wasn't old enough to see us hold up a trophy in 1970, 73. I didn't get to watch Walt Frazier. I wasn't able to watch the 80s or early 80s of Bernard King. I wasn't able to watch the 90s of Patrick Ewing. I've not seen a lot of success as a New York Knicks fan. I've seen this team go to the playoffs 3 times in my life since watching this team. We have not advanced to the second round of the NBA playoffs since 2013, when we had Carmelo Anthony, when we had Iman Shumpert, when we had J.R. Smith, when we had Tyson Chandler. Pretty much that entire roster isn't even in the league anymore. Yes, we went to the playoffs a couple years ago. We're the 4th seed, but it was kind of that feeling like, yeah, we're the 4th seed, but we don't have stability at the point guard position. We know there's not much upside with Reggie Bullock. I really appreciated it a couple years ago, but there's a different feel with this basketball team. There's a different feel. We're really going to the second round of the NBA playoffs. We're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks or the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are currently up 3-1. They have a 95% chance of advancing, obviously, when you're up 3-1. But I don't even care what team we play because I love seeing the progress of this basketball team. All I've wanted to see is progress as a New York Knicks fan. I know we saw it a couple years ago, but we just got completely embarrassed, and for this to happen, I'm just lost for... This sucks. This absolutely sucks. Congratulations to Miami Heat fans for making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll see if you guys play the Philadelphia 76ers or the Boston Celtics. I don't even know what to feel right now. I really don't know what to feel. I get a message from my boy Anthony, like, how are you feeling, man? I'm like, I'm doing good. How about you? Not thrilled about the Knicks, the way they've been playing the last couple games. That has not been quality good basketball for a consistent 4 quarters. And he was like, I mean about the trade. And I'm like, what trade? What trade? Like, is it a good thing for the New York Knicks? And again, mixed emotions, mixed feelings. The New York Knicks go on to receive OG Anunoby in a trade. Precious Achiuwa, who's big man, could play the 4 and the 5. Kind of liked him coming out of Memphis. Spend more raw than anything. And draft compensation that I do not know about. I don't know if the Knicks are receiving draft compensation, I would think, because the Knicks are trading RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. That hurts even more. Like, obviously trading RJ sucks. 3rd overall pick, drafted him in 2019. We wanted him to be one of the top guys. Julius Randle went on to dislocate his right shoulder versus the Miami Heat with 4 minutes left in the basketball game. And a lot of us had anxiety. A lot of us were scared. You know, we all decided to be Twitter doctors and say, oh no,
that Julius Randle is undergoing season-ending surgery. This is why I didn't want to be all optimistic, like, oh yeah, I know Randle's coming back. That's why I said in one of my latest videos, I don't know when Randle's coming back. I don't know when OG is. I'm not going to pretend to be a doctor.
This fucking team. This fucking team. This team has every excuse in the book they could use, but no. This Knicks team does not make fucking excuses. This team is so fucking mentally tough, physically tough. We did not look tired. You saw Josh Hart in that second half off of a missed 3 running to the fucking basket for that rebound. You have Isaiah Hartenstein tying a Knicks record of the most offensive rebounds in a game, in a playoff game, in a New York Knicks uniform, tying Charles Oakley, New York Knicks legend. This team could overcome fucking anything. No OG, no Mitch, no Boyan, no Randall. All these fucking injuries, it does not matter. The New York Knicks find a way, and they proved me wrong tonight. I had faith we were going to win this game, but in this fashion, no. I was saying, I don't know if we're built to blow a team out with the way this team is currently constructed.
Man, oh man. Last night sucked. Last night was very frustrating, very disappointing. I was angry, but I was more disappointed than anything, honestly, because you get blown out in game 4. You know, you get waxed on the road. You come back at the Garden, you make adjustments, more offense in the starting lineup, that pick and pop action, you know, with McBride and Brunson. Precious played very well coming off the bench. Burks was thriving, just overall team contribution, amazing game. So you go from getting blown out to blowing them out. And then we go back home and they fucking wax us again. It was just very tough to watch from the second quarter moving forward. There were some rough moments in the first quarter that I'm like, can we make a fucking free throw?
We gotta talk about this shit, man. Such a disappointing, frustrating way to end the season. A very fun season too. Just so fitting. Like Brunson, of course, fractures his hand, can't play in the fourth quarter. An exciting, fun season ends in just like the most, not heartbreaking, just most devastating way. Like, another Villanova guy, and it's the former Villanova teammate of Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Ryan Arcidiacono. Even though he's not even on the team anymore, Mikal Bridges is on the New York Knicks. I can't just like be fake and just do this same old intro and shit. No, can we just process what went down last night? Can we process that? Like, my initial thoughts, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? I didn't see that coming. My emotions are sad, a little excited, cautiously optimistic. I just have so many feelings right now, so many emotions when it comes to this trade. If you've been sleeping under a rock, Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo have been traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Karl-Anthony Towns and a first-round draft pick. You know what? I don't even care about these picks anymore right now because the Knicks are officially just like all in. I've always been a believer in being good now, competing for a championship, but building a longevity, consistent winner. But the Knicks are officially all in. You know, you re-sign OG Anunoby.
Robinson's on him. Tatum maneuvering. Oh, the ball knocked away! Another great defensive play for the Knicks! They've got it! They've won it! New York has gone up 2 games tonight! 2.5 decades, the New York Knicks are going to a conference final. And they do it in dominant fashion as they defeat the Celtics in 6 games. It's their largest playoff win ever. Halliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a 3 for the win. And he got it! They got to make sure he got all the way behind the line. That's
Game 3, 7 seconds left. Brunson with the ball. Brunson makes his move. Brunson on the baseline. Hawks got to track it down. Dug it in there by Kuminga, and it's over. The Hawks hold on. Atlanta takes a 2-1 lead in the series.
Thanks, Ian. CJ, before we get to your game.
So our pace has to be there, but it was pretty good tonight.
Mike, what was the adjustment today to make a concerted effort, to run offense through Cat as that playmaker? Obviously, he had a triple-double today, and he was at the top of the key, finding guys on cuts. Just what did you see from that? Was that the lever that I guess you pulled for the game?
Yeah, just trying to find different ways to get Cat the ball, and obviously one of the ways is playing through the elbow. He had a couple of post stops, and so trying to move him around. Whether he's at the top of the floor, at the elbow, or on the block, we're trying to move him around so he can get a few more touches throughout the course of the game.
Knicks will advance to the second round for the 4th straight year, courtesy of one of the most dominant performances in NBA playoff history. In a game they led by as many as 61, they win by 51. Grimes sits. Maxey is in. Lock it up. Throw it down. Robinson devours the rim. A sweep completed here in Philadelphia. Jalen Brunson, we've said it over and over again, has changed the direction and the perception of the Knicks franchise. And Proctor will just dribble it out. Chance of let's go Knicks. It's over. Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues, and hopes of ending a decades-long championship drought are very much alive.
The New York Knicks are headed to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999 when we took on the San Antonio Spurs.
Straight on three. Brunson keeps it alive. Bridges looks back to Brunson. Corner three is up. Bang! Jalen Brunson from downtown. Remaining. Brunson on the drive, spins underneath, puts it up, puts it in. Jalen Brunson does it again. It's a 6-point lead with 37 seconds left. The interesting thing, so by the way they've called flagrant fouls all season, that's a flagrant. But the Knicks are still upset that they did not upgrade Victor Wembanyama's foul that was not called in game 1 when he hit the back of the foul and got that up on the glass. Credit Castle for creating those footsteps behind him. Wembanyama misses a free throw. The greatest comeback in NBA Finals history. Missed them both. Operate at the top, 101. Brunson gets it, fires up a three. Shot no good, the chip, it's gone! It's gone! It's gone! With 1.2 remaining, Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby, and it's 107-106. The one that inbounded, nobody guarded him, and he went right to the rim. Perfect timing. But now the Spurs have a chance with San Antonio.
Well, listen, with Victor Wembanyama, obviously the rim roll is a problem because of his length. You've got to...
No timeouts left. They have to get it in. Harper lobs it inside. Castle has it, lost it. That's it. It's over. The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history. Lock at 8. Wemby on Brunson. The two stars. Brunson off the bounce, gets inside, leans in, right-handed, he banks it home. Sensational move from Brunson. Under 5 to play. Brunson looks, Brunson drives, Brunson shoots. ties the game. Brunson gets away from Castle. The floater's up and good. Jalen Brunson with another answer. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knicks fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
Can I get the captain up here? Jalen?
Deserve this, man. You deserve this.
Hey. Soak it in. You know how many Knicks have scored 40 in a finals game? One. We're looking at him.
I was gonna guess Rick Brunson, but probably not.
It hasn't kicked in yet. I don't really think it's kicked in yet. The New York Knicks are NBA champions. The New York Knicks are NBA champions. The New York Knicks are NBA champions. Think I'm dreaming? Think I'm fucking dreaming? For the first time since 1973, with Walt Frazier, Dick Barnett, Dave DeBusschere, Bill Bradley, Willis. Hey, my dad can't see this shit. But oh my god, we're NBA. Jalen Brunson, 45 fucking points. If you told me a guy named Jalen Brunson, if you told me 7 years ago, a guy named Jalen Brunson's gonna sign with the Knicks and he's gonna bring them to the fucking promised land, I'm gonna be like, what are you fucking smoking? Trading RJ Barrett quickly for OG Anunoby. Trading Julius Randle for Karl Anthony Towns. Everyone laughing at us, being like, we offered that much for Brunson. Mitchell Robinson, longest tenured Knick, and we needed him this series, and we kept him. Shout out to the Knicks for keeping him, because we fucking needed him. Mike Brown making adjustments, having an open mind. Selfless team. No egos. They can't fucking laugh at us anymore. Let's fucking go Knicks.